Hello everyone and welcome back to Cheap Seats Gaming. I am Scott. Thanks for tuning back into the channel for some more MLB Power Pros 2008 and your Jacksonville Pelicans. Today's game is our last game of a 4-game set here against Kansas City. Lost the last game in a heartbreaking fashion. The bullpen imploded at the end and we gave up a walk-off grand slam. So hopefully better things to come here today as we close out this series. And we'll make some changes here to the lineup. It is McDaniel's turn in the rotation, so he'll be ready to go ahead and get started. And we also have some guys getting some rest today. Tankersley will have a day off. Conti will be back in action today. And unfortunately for us, we're going to be missing Velarde. It's been one of our best all-around players here. It's his turn to rest, so Bannister will come in for him. And we'll leave these guys as 1-2 for now as they get their rest. So we'll have to deal without having Velarde here to close out this series. So we'll go ahead and get started. It looks like Nunez on the mound for Kansas City, and the same lineup they've been rolling out here for the entire series. All right, so we can skip all this, and we'll get McDaniel take his warm-up tosses. And we'll be ready to play ball here as De Jesus will lead off for Kansas City. And McDaniel misses low with a strike, misses low with a ball, and finds the strike zone to even the count at 1. And a pop-up in front of the mound. Oh my goodness gracious. Listen, that's not me. I don't know what's built into the game AI and why it thinks that that's the first baseman's ball. It's right in front of the pitcher's mound. Grudslanik into center field. That ball is going to get down. We don't have anybody. Oh, and another error for Conti. Boy, is he having a hard time. 2 errors yesterday, and he has a hard time fielding that ball today. And it's strike 2. And a ground ball to second, Oviedo, Martin. And Oviedo got in the way again. That happened to us a couple games ago, where Oviedo just got in the way. Should have been able to turn that double play. Instead, it's a fielder's choice, and a run scores. And a line drive up the middle, a base hit, and nothing going Jacksonville's way here early. Like the bad news Bears out here the last 2 games for Jacksonville as McDaniel gets the strikeout of Butler, and that'll bring up Alex Gordon. Gordon to left. Myers will track it down, and that'll end the inning. 3 hits. Well, they didn't give the error to Conti, but man, just having a rough time the last couple of games as Bannister will lead off. And into left field, a base hit for Bannister on the first pitch he sees. So Bannister is on. And that'll bring up Conti. Conti hit the home run. There goes Bannister. We'll see if we can swipe a bag, and Bannister is in there. Conti hit the improbable 2-run home run yesterday. Made up for some of the defensive miscues. And the ball gets away from Buck, and that'll let Bannister get into third. Oh, and Martin pops it up. Buck makes the catch, and there's one away with Smitherman up. And we'll see if Smitherman can drive Bannister in from third. The right side. And that'll get it done. Grudslanik went to first, and Bannister just took off, and he'll beat the throw. Jacksonville levels the game at 1 in the ground out, and that'll bring up Nolan. And missed way outside. Nolan didn't like the call, but it was inside the box. And strike 2 to Nolan. That one the other way. That one would have been close, so I figured just swing and foul it off. And that one misses down and in. Count even at 2. Nolan hits one the other way, but not enough on it to get over Guillen's head. That'll end the inning. Glode, Buck, Pena due up for Kansas City. And we'll see if we can have a bit of a cleaner inning this time around. McDaniel just misses down on the inside corner, but gets the benefit of that call. And a fly ball to right, Siebel on his horse, and he'll make it the catch. Good running catch by Siebel, and there's one away. Great play by Siebel. A swing and a miss. And a bounding ball to short, Oviedo, or I'm sorry, second base. Yeah, I know my positions. And strike 1 to Pena for McDaniel. And a swing and a miss. They're looking for the curveball on that second pitch. And he was still looking for it. And there's another strikeout for McDaniel as he gets Pena. So good bounce back inning for Jacksonville. A couple strikeouts for McDaniel and a good defensive play by Siebel to make a catch in the gap. And we'll lead off here in the second with Duff. And Duff into center field. Back is De Jesus, and not enough of that one to do anything but fly out to center. And that'll bring up Siebel. Siebel gets into one. This one's into right. We'll see if it goes. It almost does. It's off the top of the wall. And a long double for Siebel. Just missed his first home run of the season. And he's on second base with 1 out. And Myers, ground ball to third. And that doesn't do us any good. So we'll see if Oviedo can bring Siebel home. And on the ground to short, Pena will throw him out. So the 1 out double by Siebel is wasted. And it'll be back to the top of the order for Kansas City.
Number 9, David DeJesus.
And just missed by McDaniel. And a ground ball to second, Oviedo will retire to Jesus. And 0-2 to Grzelcyk. McDaniel. And that one slashed foul. And another strikeout for McDaniel, this time of Grzelcyk. So McDaniel dialed in with the strikeouts as he starts teeing with strike 1. And another ground ball to second, Oviedo will handle that. That's the end of the inning. So after a shaky first inning, McDaniel settles down for innings 2 and 3. And it'll be 9-1-2 for Jacksonville against Nunez. Barnwell slashes one. Oh, I thought it was going to get through. Gordon just gets there to take a base hit away. And Bannister takes strike. And Nunez doesn't like that call. And he doesn't like that one either. Both borderline. And Bannister up the middle, base hit. His second of the day. Bannister's 2 for 2. And that'll bring up Conti. And there goes Bannister again. And he's going to be out this time. And Conti into right field. That'll get down as De Jesus picks it up in right center. A base hit for Conti, and that'll bring up Smitherman. One-two to Smitherman. And that one skied the other way, foul. Oh, right on the corner. Oh, I knew that pitch was close. I was hoping he would just miss that. Oh well. And 3, tied at 1. Guillen, Butler, Gordon for Kansas City.
Number 11, Jose Guillen.
Ground ball to short. Bannister, his first opportunity, and he'll make the play.
16, Billy Butler.
Strike to Butler. The second, Oviedo. Oh, just out of his reach. Well, that would have been a heck of a play.
4, Alex Gordon.
We'll see if McDaniel can get himself a ground ball here. And there it is. Oviedo, Bannister, back to first. Oh, Gordon just beat it the throw.
Ross Glow.
Just couldn't turn it fast enough. But a pop-up. And this time, the computer let me control McDaniel. And that'll end the inning. Nolan, Duff, Siebel due up. And Nolan hits the first pitch he sees past a diving Grudzelanic for a base hit. Duff, this one straightaway center. De Jesus back. Oh, he makes the catch right on the warning, right before the warning track, and Nolan will have to retreat. Boy, Duff, it just keeps getting it, but just doesn't seem to have enough power just to muscle it out of there. And oh, a little weak ground ball from Siebel, but they won't be able to double him off. Duff just seems like he needs just that little extra. Myers the other way. Gordon will field. Easy for me to say. All right. Top 5. Game still tied at 1.
14,
Outside those 2 first inning runs for each team. Up the middle, Bannister. Well, we've threatened. We just haven't been able to get the hit to score runs.
Tony Pena.
That's been our issue. But McDaniel's done a good job of keeping Kansas City off the bases.
9,
So credit
David
McDaniel
Jesus.
for pitching a good game so far. Makes a mistake there, and neither one of my infielders can get to it. So it'll be a base hit for Gordon.
Number
Or, I'm sorry, for De Jesus.
Grudzelanic.
And we'll keep an eye on him with 2 out. And that one's hit right at Smitherman. And he'll make the play, and that'll retire the side. Identical across the scoreboard for both teams. 1 run in the first, 5 hits apiece. And that'll bring up Oviedo to face Nunez. And Oviedo into center field, a base hit, as De Jesus will fire back in. And Jacksonville has their leadoff man on. And Nunez starting to tire as he misses low. Three and 0 to Barnwell. Oh, he hit it on the screws, but right at Pena. And Oviedo will have to scamper back to first. And that'll bring up Bannister. And Nunez misses again upstairs. Strike 2 to Bannister. That one just misses. 2-2. And Bannister swings at that one. Nunez's only plays at first. And that should be it for Nunez. They'll bring in Peralta. And he'll have to deal with Conti. Oh, Conti pops one up. And that'll end the inning. So another wasted opportunity from the Pelicans. Game's still tied at 1 as we go into the 6th.
Number 24, Mark Tehan.
45 pitches for McDaniel. We'll let him go here as he delivers a strike to Tian. Strike 2 to Tian. Oh, the curveball just misses. And Tian pops it up. McDaniel will take it himself. There's one away.
11,
And that'll bring up Jose Guillen. Guillen on the ground. Oh, Smitherman has to make a diving stop. Can he get Guillen? Not quite, but a good play by
16,
Smitherman, keeping the ball from rolling into the outfield. Keeps the double play intact as McDaniel gets 2 strikes. And that one off the end of the bat, but a base hit. We certainly give up a lot of those. And now Kansas City set up first and third with just 1 out. Gordon through the right side, a base hit. Kansas City will take the lead.
Number 7, Ross Glover.
And now McDaniel's starting to tire. This is probably a mistake, but we'll leave him in there. And Glode hammers one up the middle. That's going to be too hard for any runs to score. And oh boy, don't you know it, here we go again. And we're just going to get McDaniel out of there. He's responsible for every runner on base. Let's see, he threw 6 pitches. Give me a second here while I log his start. And then we'll head off to the bullpen. We'll go with Emmanuel.
Your attention, please. Now
And we'll see if we can get out of this inning without any further damage.
60, Emmanuel.
Strike 1 from Emmanuel. Ground ball at third. Smitherman comes home. They cut the run down at home. The relay to first isn't in time, but we prevent the run from scoring. So now we're just an out away from getting out of the inning. A little bounder to short. Bannister quickly to first, and that's the end of the inning. Boy, the Pelicans wiggle out of it. It could have been a lot worse, but only 1 run given up as we head to the bottom of the 6th. Smitherman on the ground to short. Pena, 1 down. I thought he was going to hang that pitch. That was the only reason I swung at it. So Nolan takes a strike. Strike 2 to Nolan. Full count now to Nolan. Nolan skies one to right. Did he get enough of it? He did! Home run for Nolan, his 3rd of the year. This one in opposite field jack to tie the game at 2. So a big home run from Nolan to tie the game after Kansas City takes the lead. And we're back in this thing. So big home run from Nolan. That'll bring up Duff. Duff hits one back on the ground up the middle, a base hit. And that'll bring up Siebel. Siebel rocks one to center, but it won't go very far. And that'll bring up Myers. Myers into center field. That one will get down in front of DeJesus, a base hit. Second and third, 2 out. That'll bring up Oviedo. And that one gets up the middle, a base hit. The runner is coming home. And safe. I forget who that was. I don't remember who it was. I'd have to look at my scorecard, but they drove him in. Barnwell fouls one off his foot. And Barnwell in. Oh, I thought that was going to get over his head, but not quite. Well, the Pelicans take the lead. A home run by Nolan and an RBI single. And we take the lead into the 7th. And let's see, Emmanuel only threw 3 pitches. So we'll let Emmanuel take the 7th here. A strike to DeJesus. And missing downstairs, but not by much. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. And a strikeout for Emmanuel. And that'll bring up Gruzlanic. And a swing and a miss from Gruzlanic. Ground ball to short. Bannister will get the speedy Gruzlanic. There's 2 away.
24, Mark Tehan.
Big swing and a miss from Tehan. He wasn't even close. And popped up behind the plate. Barnwell will put it away. And a good job by Emmanuel coming in the 6th and holding it down, not letting Kansas City score anymore. So an inning and a third, a scoreless ball from Emmanuel. Bases loaded in the 5th. And Kansas City, Jacksonville retains the 1-run lead. As Bannister takes a ball downstairs. And Gruzlanic will take care of Bannister. 1 away. And that'll bring up Conti. Conti into left field. Let's see if that one gets down. It does. Or I'm sorry, the center field. So another, but outside of the fielding issues Conti's had, boy, he's doing a heck of a job at the plate the last 2 games. A bunch of hits, a home run. If we just get him to clean up those errors, he'd be doing phenomenal. And that'll bring up Smitherman, who's 0 for 3 today. And it's quickly 0-2 on Smitherman. And that one just missed downstairs. And Smitherman will ground out. That'll be a double play. Oh, a bad throw. Oh, Smitherman beats it out on the bad throw back to first. And here's Nolan, who had the home run his last at bat. And no harm, no foul for Kansas City as Glode will take it himself. Guillaume Butler Gordon for the Kansas City 8th. 3-2 Pelicans. And we'll start looking into the bullpen. We don't want Arthur going too long, or Emmanuel going too long. And Pearsall's been doing a heck of a job for us. So we'll have him come in and pitch the 8th.
Your attention, please. Now coming on to pitch for Jacksonville, number 76, Pearsall.
All right, and I'll have to deal with Jose Guillen first. He of the heartbreaking grand slam yesterday for Kansas City. And a bouncer wide of first. It's 1-2 to Guillen. And a strike called. I don't know what Guillen was looking for, but we'll take it. So 1 down. And Butler laces one into right field. Wadding skipped away. Actually skipped away from Siebel. And Butler will have himself a double. And that thing had some serious spin to it. And we'll get a pinch runner as Joey Gathright will come in to run for Butler. And we'll have to deal with Alex Gordon at the plate. Ground ball to Smitherman, and he'll retire Gordon. I'm not worried about Gathright going to third. And that'll end the inning. The ground out to second. Bottom 8, Duff, Siebel, Myers for Jacksonville. And we'll be looking for insurance runs. And Duff into center field for a base hit. And here's Siebel, doubled off the center field fence, or the right field fence. And now a ground ball to third, Gordon, Grudzlonic, but they can't get Siebel at first. So 1 on and 1 out, and there goes Siebel. He'll try and swipe second. It's going to be close. And he's out. So that'll leave it up to Myers with 2 away. Up and into Myers. The ground ball to short, Pena. And that'll retire the side. Well, sit on the edge of your seat and start chewing those fingernails. We haven't exactly been reliable in these situations, closing out games. These are nerve-wrackers for Jacksonville for sure. And I'm not even going to bother. I actually sent Mello down. He's been pitching so bad. He's not even on the roster right now. So we're going to get... You know what? Let's stick with Pearsall. I was not planning on letting him pitch 2 innings, but he's probably the guy I'm the most comfortable with. And a ground ball is short, Bannister. 1 away. And that'll bring up Pena. Ground ball to second. Oviedo takes care of that. Kansas City's down to their last out in the form of David DeJesus. And there's a ground ball to short. Oviedo will come in for it for second, and that'll do it. Jacksonville squeaks by in a 3-2 win against Kansas City, and we're finally able to close one of these close late inning games out. And a solid job by the bullpen. Maybe we're finally starting to find something, as Emmanuel pitched a great inning in the third of a scoreless ball, even with the bases loaded in the 5th, and only 1 out, didn't give up a run. And then Pearsall comes in and gets the 2-inning save. Not so sure what type of shape he's going to be in for tomorrow, but I guess we'll see. We get the W, and if you take a look, co-players of the game, Oviedo knocking in the winning run in the bottom of the 6th, and Pearsall protecting that 1-run lead. So your co-players of the game. And we'll take a look at the box score. Oh, there it is. Jacksonville takes the W. 1-1 victory over Kansas City. Emmanuel gets the win, his first of the year. Peralta will take the loss for Kansas City. and Pearsall will get his first save of the season. Nolan with the lone home run of the game for either team, his third of the year. Came at a big time of the game when Kansas City had just taken the lead. And a good close game here. A little bit of a nail biter at the end, but we got it done. And that'll do it for today's game. Thanks to everybody who's continuing to follow the channel. Really appreciate it. It's nice to see when I take a look at the video and see all those views we've been getting, even for our new channel. So I appreciate everybody viewing it. Hey, if you're going to go in there and take a look at it, make sure you smash that like button too. Give me a thumbs up, tell a friend, have them check out the channel. Until next time, thanks to everybody for tuning in. And we'll see you next time on Cheap Seats Gaming. Take care, everybody.